Hi, I'm Graham. Welcome to Man vs Film. This is a small recap about a trilogy of movies I saw last night in the big screen, and that is Back to the Future.
Man vs Film.
So yesterday was the 21st of October 2015, Back to the Future the day that Marty and Doc travelled to in Back to the Future 2. Now, I hadn't seen these movies in a good few years, and I'm a huge fan of them. I've got them on Blu-ray, had them on DVD, had them on video. They've always been around me, and it's great to see them on the big screen. Let me tell you, these movies really hold up. They were fantastic on the big screen, particularly the first one. The first one is absolutely perfect filmmaking. The special effects aren't that great, but it doesn't matter because it's the performances that work in it. You know, Michael J. Fox as Marty McFly is a role that has followed him forever because it's such a perfect role and he plays it perfectly. Doc Emmett Brown by Christopher Lloyd is a manic, crazy character that he really gives all these nuances to that really bring the guy to life. And what I found about the first one was that it was so funny, absolutely hilarious, with all these jokes even jokes that I hadn't noticed before. But being in a crowded theatre watching this with other people who loved the series as much as I did was an absolute revelation. I really enjoyed it, and you know, Back to the Future for me is a 5 out of 5. It's a perfect movie, and I noticed particularly at the end when they're waiting on the lightning to strike the clock tower how everything that can possibly go wrong goes wrong, and how tense it really gets you. Ultimately, you know he's going to get back to the future, but it's an extremely tense scene, and I really love the way it's all layered up, and oh, it's just fantastic. Back to the Future 2 is a movie that I haven't seen in even longer than the first Back to the Future. I've seen the first and I've seen the third lots. 2 is one I haven't seen a lot, and I really like 2. I like the way it throws homages to the first one, left, right and centre, with the whole skateboard chase round about the square, the same one that was pretty much shot for shot as in the first movie. I like the way it travels back in time and they're trying to avoid themselves in the first movie, and the way that's integrated into the stories. Excellent. I love the idea of the future, especially Biff Tannen, or Griff is in the future. Thomas F. Wilson is this series' MVP. His portrayal of the various bullies is absolutely fantastic, but I think my favourite is Griff because it's just so crazy and he's so over the top. He's turned it right up to 11 in this movie, and it's fantastic. I love it. Back to the Future Part 3 is a complete detraction from the first one and the second one. It goes back to the Wild West, yet the characters are still the same. They're still the same people that you love. They don't change too much. The scenarios they're in are fantastic, and they're using things that they learned in the second movie and in the first movie to get out of situations that they end up in, and it's beautifully constructed yet again, and it's an absolute fantastic finale to a series, and it just ties up in such a nice little bow. And whenever I hear a thought of like Back to the Future being remade, it just terrifies me to my core because I think this is a perfect trilogy. Now, by far and away the first one is the best, but the second and third one, working so close together, it's just, they're tremendous. The way they wrapped all these 3 movies around each other and incorporating elements from part 1, part 2, part 3 within certain movies was absolutely excellent. I love Back to the Future. I'm sure most people out there that saw it, that grew up in the 80s, absolutely adore it as well, and it was absolutely fantastic to see it in the big screen. I hope you got to experience the big screen as well. If not, I hope you dug it out and just checked it out on the special Back to the Future day, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.